Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah from PIESNPROSE, and today we're doing another sit-down video. The reason why I keep doing sit-down videos is because I was surprised to find out in my analytics that my sit-down videos are actually my most popular videos. So I am trying to share more of what you enjoy seeing, so that's why there's more sit-down videos. But for the vlog fam, don't worry, I will be mixing in a good share of vlogs and sit-down videos so that there's a good mix of both. But in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my office/desk space, specifically my desk space because the office isn't fully finished yet. I have been getting so much attention for my desk space on my Instagram because I do a lot of Instagram reels where I show off the space. A lot of my content on Instagram revolves around productivity and, motivation, so I tend to show my desk space a lot. And so I get a lot of questions about like what products I use and what's on my table. And oh my gosh, this looks really pretty. What is that? Where'd you get it from? So I'm going to be sharing with you all of those details in today's video. I will be sharing all of the products that are on my desk space at this given moment. We're going to get right into this video. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do at any point, feel free to hit that thumbs up. Looking at my desk space right now, as you can see, it's actually 2 desks. I mean, the entire office has 3 desks. One is for Ian, but there are 2 that are kind of like stacked next to each other so that it makes an L shape. The reason why I did 2 desks instead of 1 desk that is L-shaped is because most L-shaped desks have cabinet space underneath it, and I did not want that. I wanted to keep underneath the desks as clear as possible, even though you will see that there is like a cabinet space on one end, but I wanted to have more freedom as to where that cabinet space was. So it's 2 desks. Both of the desks are from IKEA and the legs are also from IKEA. The one exception is that on the longer side of my desk space, the legs are from Amazon because IKEA discontinued the specific color and style of the legs on the shorter end. So I had to go searching on Amazon. So I'll link that below if you're looking for an IKEA dupe, basically. I'm going to start from the left side, the far left side. So I actually have a bar cart or just like a utility cart. This is also from IKEA and I don't use it often. It just has a lot of storage for like work-related things, but the very top of the utility cart does have some useful things that I use on a day-to-day. Usually when I pack up for the day, I put things like my mouse and stuff on the top so that it's just easily tucked away. But on top of that, I also have like my VEGAMOUR hair serum, which I use every single day. It's nice to have it there so that I can see it and remember to use it every day. I also have some coasters in there in case I want to have like multiple beverages on my desk. Yeah, just extra storage space for whenever I tuck things off from the main desk when I'm finished for the day. And it just goes right up there. Moving on, the next thing is my plant. This is a real plant, and as you can see, it's in bad condition. I had a friend actually tell me like, you should probably wipe those leaves, and they're completely correct because I have been neglecting this plant for a really long time. I'm honestly shocked that it's still alive, but I've had it for many months. The plant was actually gifted from a friend of mine, and it is a rubber plant. The next thing right next to the plant is sort of like a wooden strawberry box. It looks like those boxes that you would get like fresh strawberries in. And it's wooden. It's from Michael's, but I bought it many years ago, so Michael's doesn't have it anymore. But I'm sure you can go into any home decorating space, even maybe Target, and find a strawberry box that's like decorative. You can even search that online if you type that in. I keep a lot of like supplies in there. I don't really gravitate to this section, but it's always there if I need it. Highlighters, I have paper clips, I have sticky notes, and I have my calculator. Back when I used to work in an office, I work from home now, but when I was in the office, these were things that I used quite often because I was still handling like physical paperwork and stuff, but I don't use it as often. It's just kind of there. It's just there, it's handy, and I like the box there, so I just keep it there. But right in front of the strawberry box, we have a coaster that looks like a little cutting board. I remember when I first got this, I had it in a physical office and a colleague of mine actually asked me, is that a tiny cutting board? Which was just like the funniest thing in the world because I had to awkwardly be like, it's a coaster. But yeah, it's a coaster. I really can't remember where I got it from, but I'm sure you can search it online. I feel like this is something that you can also find at Target. Maybe type in mini cutting board coaster and you might be able to find something like this, but I just like that extra detail that makes it look like a mini cutting board, especially after that interaction with a colleague. And then the glass that's on top of the cutting board, mini cutting board coaster. These are brand new glasses. If you recall from a couple of months ago, I had a lot of cups that had this beautiful ribbed design on the sides, but then the bottom was clear, so it wasn't completely ribbed. Those cups are from West Elm, and those are actually not glasses. They are made out of plastic. Now, I didn't realize that when I first purchased those. The title of the listing or the posting said glasses, so I thought they were glass, but when they arrived, they were plastic. So I've been on the search for actual glasses ever since, and here they are. These glasses are from Crate and Barrel. They are so durable. They're really thick. I saw reviews of people saying that it's too thick, but in my opinion, I would rather have something durable and thicker rather than something really thin and can break very easily when you're washing the dishes. They're gorgeous. I love them so much. And yeah, they're my latest obsession. They're actually a bit more on the affordable side. I got a set of 8 of them, and I think I paid $50 for a set of 8. Then moving right next to the coaster with the glass, I have a little phone stand. It's just a very basic phone stand. It doesn't adjust or anything like that. I had gotten it in a rose gold color. Now it doesn't really fit my aesthetic, being rose gold, but it's still pretty cute, and it's simple. It's effective. All I do is just place my phone into there really quickly, really easily. It's at a height that is perfect for, like, say somebody texted me or if I got a notification, I can look right at it and I can see it very easily, which is pretty much all I need in this stand. There's also a space at the bottom if you wanted to connect a cord to charge. And then moving on to the laptop area, as you can see from like the other clips, I have a laptop and then I have a display screen so that I can have 2 screens essentially. And the laptop, I had it directly on the desk, but as you might know, if you work from home, that is not good on the posture. So a friend actually told me, like, you know, you should probably get a laptop stand, and so I decided to get a laptop stand. This laptop stand is acrylic, so what I love most about it is that it's completely clear. So it just looks really sleek, it looks very modern, and when I tuck everything away, it just doesn't look very clunky. So I specifically sought out an acrylic laptop stand, but yeah, it's gorgeous and I really like it. The next thing is the keyboard. I know so many of you have been waiting for the keyboard. Everyone talks about this keyboard every single time I post anything about my desk space. So the keyboard is brown. The reason why I got this keyboard is specifically because it's brown. It's just perfect for my aesthetic. It just speaks to me. And the other reason why I got this keyboard is for that clicky sound. I'll give you a sample right now. It's just so good. What's great about this keyboard is that it is Bluetooth, so it doesn't have an extra wire, which I personally love because I'm trying to make things more minimal and not clunky. You do have to use batteries, which I'm okay with because I prefer to do the batteries and the Bluetooth rather than, you know, get a wired keyboard. And yeah, it just sits right in front of my desk space right here, and it connects very easily. People have been asking me, is it really a great keyboard? I have had 0 issues with this keyboard. I put in batteries for the first time into it, and ever since I got it, I never had to switch out the batteries as of yet. And it works perfectly. And it is on the more affordable side, especially because it is Bluetooth. It is not like one of those really high-end gaming wired keyboards, although those are also pretty cool. The next thing on my desk space is my mouse. Some people are really freaked out whenever they see my mouse because it just does not look like the standard mouse. It is an ergonomic mouse. I have tendinitis, which means that I get a lot of inflammation in my hands, specifically in my hands and wrist area, so I can't really use a traditional mouse. I mean, I could, but it would make it a much more painful experience, especially because I'm sitting in front of the laptop for many hours of the day. So this was actually gifted to me. It's from Logitech. I will put the specifications in the description box, but essentially you put it in your hand, you kind of hold it very gently. You don't have to awkwardly put your hand in an awkward situation like most standard mice are. It just lets your hand kind of rest very comfortably, and if you're someone that struggles with hand pain or carpal tunnel, this makes a massive difference. So it is on the pricier side, but 100% worth it if you are someone that suffers with tendonitis or carpal tunnel. The next thing that I think a lot of people have been curious about is this tiny little computer. It looks like a tiny computer, at least. It's not a computer, it is a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker. And what's so appealing about it is it's so freaking cute. It's like the most cutest thing I've ever seen. I actually saw it on Instagram. A lot of people had it in their desk space, and I needed to get it. And at the time that I purchased it, it was at like a 56% sale. So I needed to get my hands on this, and the rest is history. I have it here. So this Bluetooth speaker, I have it in the color white. It has a bit of like a teal accent color when it comes to like the buttons and the speaker area. There are several colors. If you look at the listing, there's like a green one that I thought was really cute. I think there's a pink one, a blue one maybe. I went with the white one just because of my personal aesthetic, and it connects really, really easily. It's through Bluetooth, and there's an app on your phone that you can kind of use in combination with it. You can play games on it, you can listen to music, you can display really cool graphics that are from the app, or you can create your own graphics. It's really, really like fun, especially for like something that's just a Bluetooth speaker. And if you're wondering about the quality of the audio, it is so impressive. I had no idea it was gonna be so dang good. But this is a high quality speaker going on here, and something that is compact and cute. It's not like something that you see like on a tech website or a tech YouTube channel. It's legit. It's really, really good, and I think it's absolutely worth it, especially if you get it on sale. Every single time that I go onto the listing, there has been several sales, so check out for that. And then the last thing on my desk is just my monitor. My monitor is nothing fancy. It's honestly my TV from my childhood. I had this TV in my room in my parents' house, and then I brought it to every single apartment I've ever lived into, and then I moved it into this house, and it's a free monitor. I just connect it to my laptop and I just use it as an extra display. I'm sure it's discontinued. It is very old. It's got age on it, so it's definitely not available anymore. Just pro tip, if you don't want to buy a computer monitor because of the price, maybe look into really cheap TVs, because those can also work with certain computers in terms of display. All right, so that is pretty much my desk space. Like I said, I'm not gonna be sharing any of the other areas because it's not finished. This is the only space that seems a little bit finished because it's got enough to feel filled up. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am working on finishing up the office space. I do want to come back into this room and finish it up because I know a lot of people really, really love this room. They love seeing this space, and I appreciate that so much. I'm glad that you like the style that I've been going with. Let me know if you liked anything in particular that I mentioned, and leave a comment below so that I can see what you're excited about. The links are going to be in the description box, like I said. I hope it gives you some inspo for your desk space, and I also hope it gives you some inspo on being productive and enjoying the space that you do your work. Your space doesn't have to be really like formal, technical, and traditional. If you want to change it up and do some things that look nice to you or align with your aesthetic, go for it. I used to be that person in the office, like when I had a cubicle, where I would really decorate my cubicle in a way that appealed to my aesthetic. And a lot of my colleagues were really surprised and impressed with that. And I didn't really do anything special. I just added some things that I liked and felt, aligned to when it comes to aesthetic. I know I'm saying that word a lot, sorry. And it just works. So let that be your inspiration to do the same. And thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you in next week's video.